Hi, everyone, and welcome to Math 271, which is going to be your Calc 1 class. I am your instructor. My name is Tiffany Williams. I am a full-time instructor at Appalachian State, but typically teach calculus here at CVCC just as an adjunct. I also worked as an adjunct at Malin Community College, so I'm at a bunch of different community colleges. I've been doing this for about 16 years, so yeah, love math. Um, so I just wanted to do an introduction video to kind of show you how your course is going to work, go over the syllabus and all that great, all that good stuff. Guys, the first thing you need to do before you even look at anything in the class is if you plan on taking this class and staying in this class, you need to take this enrollment verification assignment. If you have not taken that already, go ahead and take that. That should be the first thing you do. Basically, the way that CVCC works is if you do not take this assignment by June 5th, so it has to be taken by June 5th at 11:59 p.m. If you do not take this assignment, it does not matter how much work that you have completed. If you do not take this assignment, you are dropped from the class and you cannot get back in. So take this first. That should be the very first thing you do, and then you can start to get into your class as we go. Okay, so I'm going to go down here. So this is actually looking at your page. Guys, we are using WebAssign. We're using WebAssign to work with this class, so that's what we're going to be using. Here's a link to your book. So here, I'm just kind of going to keep going. Oh, I need to change that. And guys, if you do find things that I need to change, please let me know. My office hours for this semester are going to be from 11 to 12 on Mondays. And again, that's not a hard time period because I actually would rather you just email me and let me know what times, but I have to put something down for the college. So I'm actually way more flexible than that. Um, but I have to put something down for the college. Okay. It doesn't matter how many times I read this, I always mess something up. Come on. Come on, come on. All right, here's module 0. This is just kind of an introduction into the class. So there's a picture of me at the Cliffs of Moher, which I just got back from, which is why this video is so late in coming. Usually I have this done way ahead of time, but you know, things happen. So guys, here is your syllabus. And that's what I want to go over now. It's a pretty bare bones syllabus. Oh, it's 1 to 2. Sorry. I've got 11 to 12. I need to change that back to 1 to 2. So here is my name. Of course, here's my email address, guys. Email is going to be the best way to get in touch with me. I check my email very frequently, so you should hear something back from me very quickly. And then, of course, here is our Zoom link for office hours. Again, just send me an email and we'll get something worked out. So our textbook is an online version. We are using an open textbook, so you don't have to purchase the textbook, and we are using WebAssign to do your homework. So all of that, you're going to have that included here. So you are required to purchase access to WebAssign, an online homework system. You can either do that from the publisher or CVCC's bookstore. Something that CVC does a little bit differently is there are multiple purchasing options. So you need to choose the option that is best for you. If you have multiple classes using Cengage products like WebAssign, Cengage Unlimited might be a better option to purchase. And then for more details about those options, you can visit the support center. You will access WebAssign through Blackboard. This way, you'll only need to go at most 2 places to complete your coursework, the CVC portal and Blackboard. So that's a very nice feature of CVCC. Everything is going to run through our Blackboard accounts. Required calculator supplies, guys. We strongly encourage you to use Desmos because it is free and it is amazing. I did not understand how awesome Desmos was until I started teaching again in North Carolina. It is fantastic. So when you see me do the videos, that's what I'm using as Desmos. Here's how your classes broke down. Your WebAssign tests are 60% of your grade. Your WebAssign coursework, which is your homework, is 20%. And you do have a cumulative final exam that's going to be 20% of your grade. Guys, I try to post reviews on what you need to know for your test, so just be on the lookout of those, or for those. They will come through the announcements page on Blackboard. Here's the big thing, guys, because this is only an 8-week course, there are no extensions allowed on any assignments for any reason. Due dates are firm. If you get behind in the summer, you will not get caught back up. So due dates are very firm. So if you email me asking me for an extension, the answer is going to be no. If you discover that you'll be missing a test for some predetermined reason, you can arrange to take that test early. No test may be taken late. Now, should something happen, because I know life happens, and so if something should happen and you have to miss a test, do not fear, because I will use the final exam to replace your lowest test grade. So if you have to miss the test for whatever reason, that 0 will not stay as long as you take the final exam. It will replace that low test grade. Here's my classroom guidelines. Please ask questions. Please, please, please ask the questions. That's what I'm here for. Guys, this having respect for one another, that's not usually an issue in an internet class, because you typically don't interact with each other, which is sad. And then, of course, there's no children in the classroom. Again, does not affect us whatsoever. If you're on a Zoom call and you have kids and you want them to be on the Zoom call, that's fine. I don't care. So here's our important date. So this is your schedule that we are looking at. So please make sure that you have the schedule wrote down, or you just print it out so you can just kind of keep up with where we are. Of course, today is the first day of class. That attendance verification thing that I just pointed out that you need to take from the very get-go is due by June 5th. Please make sure you take that. If you don't take it, you're dropped from the class. It doesn't matter, again, how much work you've done, you're dropped. Guys, I've done something a little bit different. I was going to make module 1 be due on Sunday, or excuse me, Saturday. All your assignments are due on Saturdays because WebAssign is weird. But I decided that instead of doing that, I'm going to give you a kind of a week and a half time frame here to kind of get used to class. So module 1 assignments are going to be due on June 10th. And we'll go through how those assignments work. They're due June 10th at 11:59 p.m. Guys, that is a Saturday. So our week runs Sunday to Saturday. So everything in this class is going to be due on Saturdays, except for the final exam, because we don't make a full week for that final exam. Everything's run through Blackboard. Guys, please email me from your CVCC email. Weird things happen when you email me from other emails. It gets sent to spam and stuff. So email me from your CVC account. Of course, you've got the academic integrity policy that basically says don't cheat, because if you do, it's bad. So just do your work, do your own work. Make sure that you're doing your work, guys. When you take your test, you're allowed to use your notes and things. Do not rely on the internet to come up with answers, because sometimes the internet lies to you. So do your own work. Attendance policy for us is basically you have to complete one assignment in its entirety for the week, and that's how you're counted here. We do have several tutoring options, and they are cost free. So not only do you have me to use, but you can also go through the LAC to do that. And that's pretty much it. Oh, my department chair is Dustin King. I've known him for many years. We actually went to grad school together. So if you need to get in contact with him, he's a great resource. But hopefully you come to me first and talk to me first. So hopefully we can save him the headache of having to track information down that I know. So let's go back to Blackboard here. Guys, there's this discussion board. Nobody uses it. Most students, when they have problems with the course, they just ask me by email, and that's perfectly fine. Again, here's your grading criteria for the class. Here is your 60% date, and I did not change that. I knew I was forgetting something, so I will fix that. Let me check here. I believe your 60% date is going to be, because I think I have it wrote down. I believe it's on a Sunday. It's a really weird date. I don't have it wrote down on this one. Apparently not. Okay, I'll find that date and I'll change that. So guys, just look for that to be changed. Yeah, I don't have it wrote down in this calendar, but okay. So I'll change that. Um, Here's your academic and honesty and integrity. CVCC takes this very seriously, so make sure that you read over that. Guys, here's your time commitment for the course. You're basically looking at spending about 20 hours a week on this course. Um, I know that sounds like a lot because it is a Calc 1 course. So, and I will tell you this, and I say this in my videos, I believe when it comes to calculus, at least the first Calc 1, there's not that much calculus in Calc 1. What you're going to be looking at is algebra on steroids. So, we need to make sure that we really understand our algebra rules as we go through calculus. All right. So let me show you where your coursework is going to start. So if we go down here to week 1, or module 1, sorry, module 1. So everything's done in modules. Each module's due a week. So again, I've pushed this one off to the 10th of June. But if we click on this here, this is going to take us in, and you're going to have a ton of resources. I have tried to give you as many resources as possible. So here is our learning objectives, and then I'm going to click on this, and this is going to go through. And the first thing that you're going to see is your textbook come up. So you don't have to try to track down your textbook. Your textbook is here, waiting for you. So I do encourage you to read the textbook, take your notes. And then, guys, what I have got here is I have a list of YouTube videos that focus just on the examples in your book. So, like, when you're reading through your textbook and it has an example, I found a gentleman who actually goes over these examples in your textbook. So, if you want to see somebody work those examples out, there you go. Now, when I post my lecture videos, which I strongly encourage you to watch, some of them get lengthy because some of these sections are really long. I tried to keep the videos about 20 minutes a pop. But guys, what I have done is I have picked actual examples in the homework. So I don't do the examples in the textbook because those examples have already been worked for you. I try to get you more examples by picking examples out of the textbook to go over. So that's what you're going to see there. Guys, I did record these videos last summer, but the information has not changed. So I just reused those. Um, Sometimes I think there's one section where my husband had to do the videos because I was sick. So you may see him doing the videos. And it's okay because he's also a math instructor. He's actually here at CVCC teaching Calc too. So if it switches to a man, that's why. It's my husband doing the video for me. And then, guys, here's the link down at the very bottom. So it's always going to be down at the very bottom. That's going to take you to your homework section. So if you click on this link, and if this does not work, please let me know immediately. It works on my end, but who knows what's going to happen on your end. So if this does not work, let me know. But what happens is it takes us to our homework. So here's your homework assignment. This first assignment's only got 4 questions. You just answer your homework here. Okay. So every single one of these sections has a homework assignment associated with it. Now, guys, I'm going to back out of this for just a second. So here for module 1, I said back out. For module 1, you've got all of this stuff to be completed by next Saturday. So, what was the date? 2/10. But guys, notice you also have your test 1 here. So test one is also rolled into module one. Um, that's one of the reasons I'm giving you a week and a half to try to get in the swing of this, because it is a lot of material and we do move very quickly. So, this stuff is one of the reasons we do all this together, is because, again, this isn't a lot of calculus. Section 2.5 you're going to find to be the most, I don't want to say hardest, it's going to be the most calculus section that we do here. Guys, I will put out a review for test one here probably later this week. And guys, one of the things that I do with the test is, if you'll notice down below this, you have a place to upload your work for test one. What I want you to do is, you're taking a test, and these tests are timed. That's one of the things I do to try to keep academic integrity. But they are timed, and as you work your test, I want you to write down your work as you go, and I want you to upload that work. So you can just take a picture of it and upload it, or you can scan it, whatever. You upload that work to this particular link, and I will go through and I will grade your test for partial credits. If you do not upload your work, then I don't grade for partial credit, which means your score may be super low compared to what you wanted it to be. So please just upload your work. And of course, I'll send out an announcement about this later on as well, reminding you about that. But guys, that is our class in a nutshell. Again, CVCC makes it easy because everything is arranged in these beautiful modules. You know exactly what you need to do for the week. You have the syllabus that gives you a guideline for that. But yeah. So that is pretty much the class. So guys, if you have any questions on this, please let me know. And I'm looking forward to a great semester. But please, the one thing I do want you to understand is, don't be confused. If you're confused, email me. Let me know, and let's make you unconfused, because that's what I'm here for. So guys, I hope you have a fantastic week. I'm looking forward to a great semester. And take care. I'll see you later. Bye.